Roselle Richardson back for Bob Garman's punt, the junior from Birmingham, Alabama. Pops it downfield. Minnesota's going to have great field position out of this. Richardson, 45, trying to come back to the near side now. There are no blockers out there for him. He loses yards. Back to the midfield stripe. So it's 11:32 to go in the half. A 36-yard kick, a 2-yard return. Back after these messages from your local station on the Raycom Sports Network.
You've still got time to save hundreds of dollars during a Dodge dealer's incredible price-busting holiday celebration. Hurry in and get 3.9% financing or $500 cash back on a great in-stock selection of Dodge Aries, full-size vans, Ram Chargers, pickups, the mid-size Dakota, and the imported Ram 50. Plus, get Dodge's 5-year or 50,000-mile protection plan on every new American-made Dodge car and truck. Bring your title, bring your trade, but see us before it's too late.
On the water in Oak Ridge, it's Gregory's Restaurant, the choice of discriminating diners from all over East Tennessee. Now Gregory's is the perfect place for entertaining large groups in total privacy, for holiday banquets, business meetings, wedding rehearsal dinners, and receptions. Gregory's will expertly prepare both American and continental cuisine. Make your next dining experience a truly tasteful occasion. Call Gregory's. Gregory's on the water in Oak Ridge.
Minnesota takes over just about where the last Minnesota possession originated, on the 49-yard line of Tennessee, and the Gophers gave it up on the Tennessee 5. So here comes Ricky Foggy and company. Richardson the fullback, Thompson the tailback. Foggy down to the 40, gets inside the 40 for a first down. So Foggy, who picked up 349 yards on the ground this year, got 10 on that carry. Victor Peppers, number 8, from Albany, New York, the tackler for Tennessee.
Double team on the All-American, number 54, Jones. You're going to see Norris, Wilson, and Anderson. Now watch him ride him outside. Jones is doing the right thing. He's holding it up, and there's no help inside. Foggy getting downfield. Jones misses the tackle. But where's the rest of the orange shirts? The inside pursuit. He did what he was supposed to do, even though he was double teamed. Yet Minnesota made a play out of it. The rest of the team's got to react up inside.
On the 39-yard line of the Vols, Minnesota with a first down. Ray Hitchcock, the all Big Ten center, up over the ball. Richardson, again the fullback. Richardson slides behind Paul Anderson and Hitchcock for short yardage near the 35, where Fred Bennett, number 95, who's now playing the middle guard spot for Tennessee, makes the hit. Ricky Foggy from Waterloo, South Carolina, only a junior, passed for 1,265 yards during the regular season, hitting 46% of his passes, and ran for 349 yards. He threw 8 touchdown passes, scored 7 on the ground himself. 2nd and 7, Minnesota. Wishbone. Richardson, the up man. Blitz showing, not coming. Thompson, nice defensive work. And Tennessee tried to shake the ball loose.
That was a fumble, bro. That was a fumble. That guy was separated from the ball, and it will be Tennessee's ball. Tremendous hit on the near sideline.
And I think it was Terry McDaniel who did recover it. We'll be back after this.
This is an AT&T Long Distance Command Center, where our engineers make sure your calls go right through. It's a unique system only AT&T can bring you, with thousands of ways to get from here to there. And there are 7 more centers like it, because we're not about to take chances that busy circuits could keep you waiting.
Well, she definitely has my hair.
For over 100 years, when you reached out, we were there, and you can keep it that way. AT&T, the right choice.
We're not a company, but outstanding people come to us every day. People who want to make a contribution to a team and do work that really counts. People eager to see new places, do the unusual, and find the unusual. People who become your friends for life. People just like you. We're not a company, we're your country. We're the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Army. We're the armed forces. It's That's a great place to start.
7-0 Tennessee after Terry McDaniel recovered that fumble. It'll be first down on the Tennessee 35. Francis in a problem. And the problem is number 20, Larry Joyner, who is showing the home folks from Hamilton High School here in Memphis what he can do.
Larry's becoming quite a problem, but Tennessee caused a problem of their own here on defense. There's a blitz up the middle. Foggy takes it outside. Now watch, good pitch here, but watch the Tennessee defense. All the orange shirts here on Thompson. Look at this hit. Boom. Ball's loose. McDaniel, that's pretty good reflexes there. I don't want to know what a defensive back's doing with number 86.
Tell you what, McDaniel is one of the fastest athletes in America. And had he been able to get a step or two, it would have been see you later. Second down. And long. And Francis throws incomplete at the 43-yard line. This time the intended receiver, Thomas Woods, number 5 from Gallatin, Tennessee.
That was only Thompson's second fumble that he's lost in 225 carries. Remember, high school a year ago. I'm talking about the Minnesota tailback who just fumbled. And that wasn't so much his fumble as he was separated from the ball by a great defensive play.
You know, I haven't seen any pennants here tonight from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, the home of the famous Zeno Wall. Got to be out there somewhere. Francis hands off to Davis, and again the Minnesota defense reacts. This time Deuce Bobick, number 59, the drop linebacker on the outside, and it'll be fourth down for the Volunteers.
Well, you go back to that series now. First down, Minnesota dropped Francis for a loss. Field position was not that good. They get a little conservative. They tried the sideline pattern, didn't want to go down the middle of the field, and then a little running play on third down. Tennessee just a little bit conservative in their own territory. They need field position to open it up. Minnesota denying it.
On fourth down at almost 16, Garmin will punt it away, and it'll be Roselle Richardson back deep for the Golden Gophers of Minnesota. Garmin sends it high. The coverage is down there, but Richardson takes it on his own 28 and is dumped on the 31. A 43-yard kick, a 3-yard return, and with 8:41 to go in the first half here at the 28th annual Liberty Bowl, Tennessee 7, Minnesota nothing. Tennessee stopped him on the 5-yard line. On the Tennessee 5. Foggy at quarterback for the Gophers. The tailback, Darrell Thompson. And this freshman bolts his way out to the 45-yard line, getting 13 yards on the play before Andre Kramer, number 1 from Baltimore, Maryland, can make the hit.
Okay, we're playing defense. Hitchcock and Walkow, the guard. Watch this thing open up. It's a freeze option, little hesitation, and now you see what the freshman can do in the open field. The guy's big, too, over 200 pounds, and he can run like a deer.
Thompson, 8 carries, 47 yards so far. First down to the Minnesota 45.
Trying to figure out what I would do if I was playing against a freeze option and he didn't move. I guess I wouldn't move, make me a sit and duck for the offense.
Mel Anderson is split out wide to the left. They put a slot man to the left. And a fumble in Tennessee, I believe, fell on the football. The Volunteers take over again on the fumble. Dale Jones, the All-American, 54, falls on the Richardson fumble, and the Volunteers have it.
All-Americans always have a nose for the football, but this is the exchange. Foggy, all this time off is really not that great for an option team. They need to get the hang of it. Watch the exchange. He never gets it to Richardson. Drops it right there. And Dale Jones, chasing, looking for a tackle, comes up with the ball just instead. Now remember, Tennessee, poor field position earlier. They've got it now. They can open it up.
Minnesota 2 turnovers, Tennessee 1. First down on the 46-yard line of Minnesota. Francis to his fullback. It was William Howard, and Howard down to the 40. Howard plays both the tailback and the fullback spot. Anthony Burke, 95, the right tackle from Minnetonka, Minnesota, on the tackle.
Howard, they've got 21 rushing TDs this year. Howard has 14 of them. He's a power back. He was banged up all year too, but he was second team all conference, and he was the leading rusher on the team with almost 800 yards. He's a good solid back.
And the leading scorer in the conference with 86 points. Second down 4. Keith Davis Davis keeps fighting, and I think he has the first down. It looks like they'll mark the ball on the 35. Steve Thompson, 96, from Aurora, Illinois, the left tackle on the hit.
Nice effort by Davis. Remember, 2 bad knees. He had some ligament surgery earlier, has another banged up knee, but it keeps it going. Good balance, driving for that first down. Now Holmes, the linebacker, the inside linebacker, 88's got to make that play. He's got to keep that guy off his legs. Giving up ground like that, that's too much. See, he gets to the ball, but it's too late. He needs to get up into that block before the guy gets to his legs.
Joey Clinkscale split wide out to the right. Francis running and throwing that way, incomplete. Keith Davis was the target. He was out of the backfield.
Boy, Joyner did a great job on that play. Joyner again putting on pressure. Keith Davis is a guy who can do a lot of things. You know, he can run and he can catch passes equally. He's a great athlete. They expected a great deal out of this guy, but injuries have held him back. He's only rushed for 293 yards this year. Got a ways to go, though, just a sophomore.
6 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the first half. The Vols lead the Golden Gophers of Minnesota 7-0 here in Memphis, Tennessee. Second down, 10 on the 35 of the Golden Gophers. William Howard right up John Bruin's back, along with Bruce Wilkerson. Boy, they can really block on that side. Bruce Holmes, 88, the strong linebacker, makes the tackle. Stay tuned to the end of tonight's game when we'll be picking the Hayes Microcomputers Player of the Game. That's the Hayes Player of the Game at the end of tonight's telecast. Hayes Microcomputers. Say yes to the future with Hayes. One setback for Tennessee on 3rd down and 6. And again, movement on the line. As it appeared,
they changed the cadence.
They did, and
it's a defense. They changed the cadence, and you have to look for that defensively. Yeah.
It looked like Holmes was coming on a blitz.
Well, see what they did. They had him all gunned up to stop him on 3rd down, and he changes the cadence. And you just gotta. I mean, you got to watch the quarterback. We'll see if we can pick it up on his head. But undoubtedly, what he did is they've been going on the same number, and he just changed it up. Here's Francis. Let's see, whatever he did, he got a great response from 3 guys on the line of scrimmage, and you know it was. You have to look for that, and that's experience defensively. You've just got to be aware of the down and distance and listen, wait a little longer. 3rd
and short, about 1.5 yards. The tailback. First down. That's William Howard, number 35, from Lima, Ohio. And it's 1st and 10 for the Volunteers of Tennessee on the 23-yard line of Minnesota.
Well, great blocking at the point of attack. Watch the middle of this thing open up, and he's going to make this little cutback right there, back across the center and the guard, and kind of looked like he tripped over his own feet or he was gone. Tennessee, early success with the passing game, now using William Howard and the other running backs to run the ball.
Howard, 6 carries, 27 yards. Francis wants to go airborne. He gets popped by Joyner just as he released the ball. Clinkscale, the intended receiver. And Joyner, the outside linebacker, was coming. He's the rush linebacker.
He and Joyner are going to be fast friends here. Francis and Joyner, by the time this thing is through, Joyner looks like he's freed up, and he's just coming on every play. He's a force man if they roll that way, and he's spending a lot of time in Francis's face. And it was good coverage, too, because he wanted to go right away to the slant man. He was covered when he waited. Joyner got to him, and he had to throw it away.
2nd and 10 on the 23 of Minnesota. Francis fakes left, throws, screen to the right side, goes to William Howard. Howard is wide open. Touchdown for the Tennessee Vols. There was a flag dropped. Let's see if the play stands. Face mask against Minnesota, the touchdown stand. Howard, 23 yards. So Tennessee is now leading 13-0. 5:27 to go in the first half. Carlos Reveiz will go for the extra point. Reveiz, 26 out of 27 so far this year. His holder is Randy Sanders. And Revez, a native of Columbia, grew up in Miami, puts it through the uprights. And the Volunteers are on top 14-0.
Well, they had Minnesota going. Minnesota coming out of the ground, if you'll pardon the expression. The Gophers, it's a fake screen this way. There it is. Good blocking, a little pushing from behind. And then what a run here. Watch the cut right there. Bang, William Howard, he's in untouched. And somebody somewhere grabbed the face mask. Again, the thing that gets him going here, Dusbabic thinks it's coming this way. See 59 run out of the picture, and now Howard just outruns the defense. Missed tackle there and closes inside. And a good call against a team that's trying to stop you to get to the goal line. They're very aggressive defensively. You turn that against them, run a screen, bang, you're in.
So Tennessee taking advantage of the turnover. 46 yards, 7 plays for the touchdown. Back after this message from your local station on the Raycom Sports Network.
Position there, too. Field position played a big part. They took that thing over close to the 50-yard line. 7 plays, 46 yards. Is that what it was? 46 yards, just a few minutes. Tennessee, a field position team. You're really in trouble defensively if you let them diversify offensively. And when they get field position, they can do anything. Run wide, run inside, or toss the ball up, and they do all of those things pretty well. Now they've got their injured people back. I think you see in the real Tennessee team tonight, the team that had they not been injured, they'd have been a lot stronger throughout the year.
Carlos Revez has the ball teed up, sends it across the field, and it'll be taken at about the 13-yard line by Mel Anderson. And Anderson, trying to avoid orange shirts, can't do it. Boy, they are swarming and gang tackling, and that's part of the Johnny Majors philosophy.
Kicking game very important when you cover a kick, and I've covered a few kicks in my time. Fortunately, not anymore.
That.
Yeah, you got that. He's fast, isn't he? See how quick he kicked that ball? You got to stay in position here, especially when it's on this side of the field. You break down, bend your knees, stay in position, and watch Mike Kelly. Mike Kelly, the headhunter in there, chased him down, surrounding him. When you have a speed burner like that, you want to surround him, and that's what Tennessee did. Covered him in arms.
1st and 10 on the 20-yard line for Minnesota. The Gophers need a big play. They need to get rolling here. And Foggy gives off to his fullback, Roselle Richardson. And Richardson moves about 3, possibly 4, and runs into Dale Jones, number 54. We keep calling his name, and that's because he's making a lot of tackles tonight.
When you have a wishbone or an option team that's ground-oriented, like Minnesota, you get to 5 minutes in the second quarter with halftime coming up here. 5 minutes is not a tremendous amount of time. They have to be real careful. 30 seconds of play, and they need to maybe diversify a little bit, get outside.
2nd down, 6 near the 25. Anderson split wide to the right. Blitz showing by Tennessee, and the run comes up the middle of Darrell Thompson. And Thompson moves near the 29. He's close to a 1st down. A little bit short, it appears. It was Keith DeLong, 33, and they're on the tackle.
Well, you don't always have to make the tackle. You know, a lot of times you want to turn the ball in. Here's Jones, 54. He has contained. See how he catches the block? That's a J block. And that was his job, to catch that block by Richardson, hold his ground, not let Thompson outside. They force him back inside to his defense and makes the play. So he doesn't make the tackle, but he makes the play.
3rd down 1 on 3rd down conversions. Minnesota's 1 out of 4. Foggy hit behind the line, makes his pitch, and a struggle for the 1st down on the sideline by Darrell Thompson. He saw the marker, Dale Jones saw the marker, and they were really bouting each other as Thompson tried to get the 1st down.
Tough fucking luck.
It's not going to be a tough measurement because the play ended right at the sticks. 1st down, Minnesota.
The thing that impresses them about Thompson, of course, Foggy, the athletic part of what Foggy does here. Watch number 14 get the ball to him. But they say as a freshman, watch him put his head down. This is what he does that really makes him great. He puts his head down, runs over the All-American Jones for a 1st down, and he's only a year out of high school, 204 pounds. 3-4 years from now, that kid will be 225, still putting his head down with a lot of experience.
Ricky Foggy takes a timeout with 3 minutes 57 seconds left to go in the 1st half. Can the Gophers score on this drive? They trail 14-0.
Just off Route 19 in St. Petersburg is a place
in the rehearsals, and they've topped it. It is really something. You'll see it on Raycom. Foggy hit behind the line, dragged down. And again, it seemed like there was something wrong there.
The exchange, Merle, very sloppy inside. The lineman, there's not too many people in there. I mean, there is too many people in there. Watch this thing. It's just slow. See how the lineman got backed up? Tennessee all over the field. DeLong coming in, making a play. And that's great team defense. And one thing Johnny Majors said, Keith DeLong, linebacker there, just a sophomore, a lot of young people. But one thing he said was that his defense has improved weekly, and they hit every single day in practice before the Liberty Bowl. They're ready for this.
Second down, about 14. Foggy to throw. Look out. He was hit behind the line again for another loss as the Tennessee defense really gets tough. And it was Darren Miller, 45, the inside linebacker, who had help from Charles Davis, the defensive back.
Very quick. Tennessee maybe a little too quick at this point for Minnesota. Here they come. They're bringing a lot of people, and Foggy, although he's a scrambler, there's no way he's getting away from this thing. There's just too many people, and they surround him. They keep their leverage. And Foggy maybe needs to react a little bit. Part of his responsibility is to throw the ball away when he feels the pressure so that he doesn't take a sack. Wishbone team, option team doesn't want to have this kind of distance to go.
After that loss, 3rd and 18, the inside pitch. That's a forward pass. Richardson coming up the middle, and Richardson can really move it down the sideline, Tennessee territory, out of bounds on the 33-yard line. Well, Minnesota does indeed come up with a big play.
This is a shuffle pass. It's not a screen. If I'm playing defense, I'm looking for screen or draw, but maybe not this. Watch Thompson here. It's a fake to Thompson. They get him going that way. Now watch this. See, everybody's chasing him, and what it is, it's a shuffle pass. DeLong sees it, but he's too late, and he's picked off. Here you're going to see it. Great little shuffle pass.